You know, I actually I guess I should do the handling of Power Rangers again, just a refresh of my thoughts of it right now. But well, I'll do it anyways. But for right now, we got to talk about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and how Nickelodeon had it for like at least 10 years plus. How are they handling them? Mainly, this is just a spin to just say, hey, you fucked over the best things in the world when it comes to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, let me just get my piece out, then maybe they'll get a redemption because I can look back and see what they did to help Ninja Turtles be relevant, at least. So, first things first. We basically get into the now where they're gonna get a new show eventually, which good for you, but the first show they went with, which was Lady Gaga-esque, it's like, yeah, just listen to I Wanna Kiss You. It's like, yeah, it's like, my goodness. It's like, did Lady Gaga help you with the freaking song? I always was like that. But anyways, the 2012 one decided to not only smack people in the face, be like, Master Splinter? Psh, Master Splinter. Fuck him. He dead. We killed him 2 times. Yeah, we're progressive and we're moving on. And it's like, no, that's being a jerk ass. That's being a serious jerk ass. Not only that, but in the same freaking series, they decided, like, oh, remember Turtles Forever, the 25th anniversary? That was a very, very good freaking tribute that had the original 87, they had the 2003, 2001 Ninja Turtles, and also the freaking original comic version of the Ninja Turtles. Awesome, right? Here's our middle finger with that shit. It's like I already covered it, but still, they showed the middle finger just being like, yeah, the freaking turtles you saw in 1987, they don't remember jack shit. They don't remember doing Turtles Forever. So, Turtles Forever, even though they tried to get everyone in the timeline and be like, all the turtles that'll ever exist and will exist, that once exist in a Fever Dream and everything, they're all canon. They gave love to all the series, saying that, hey, you're all connected. If you need us, call us. We will come to your rescue. All of us will join in. And it's like, that's beautiful. And then they basically just showed the middle finger saying, go fuck yourselves. We in the original ones, we're in our own freaking thing. Everyone else has the universes can go fuck themselves because they don't exist. I know, but personally, it's like the writing was the reason of this bullshit, because they could have easily said that, hey, we did this once before, didn't we? Well, hey, it's a new rendition of us. It's a new universe of us. It's like, that's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. Have few of the turtles being like, hey, we did this before. Hey, we're in Turtles Forever. Hey, man, that was some crazy times. Well, here we are again in this universe. And it's like, that's all we're asking. That's all I'm saying. But basically, because your negligence and crappy writing, no offense, you fuck things up to where it's like, yeah, so there's 2 universes now because you guys fucked up. And of course, the third one, they decided to be like, oh, and we're gonna change things. April's black. Okay, sure, why not? And also, not to mention, she's a damn teenager too, and I think that's worse. And we're gonna make Raphael the leader. The fuck? And they're able to actually conjure weapons using some kind of, I don't fucking know. The fuck? And we made Splinter a little bit of a laughing stock in this one. The fuck? Yeah, it's like, the fuck, man. Not to mention the movie also fucked up Splinter. That's the craziest part. They also fucked up Master Splinter. The fuck. The fuck. Now let's go with what Nickelodeon did with Ninja Turtles to actually make them at least, hey, they're doing something at least. Okay, first things first, they had a 2012. Okay, they also decided to make their own live action. what the fuck? It's like, whoa, it got even worse where it's like they were in talks being like the turtles will actually be from aliens. They'll be aliens from outer space. Yeah, freaking mutants is now teenage alien Ninja Turtles. The fuck? Yeah, but they were able to actually backtrack that. The second movie was pretty decent, at least. Well, the only thing that really saved the second movie is Bebop and Rocksteady for the first time is on freaking live action, and Utrom showed up for the first time in live action. That's the only thing that actually makes this movie like, hey, don't diss this movie. They did something that none of them wanted to do. Even Ninja Turtles 4, the one that was canceled, didn't even touch the Utroms. Even the one that was 2005, which, good concept, they still didn't want to even touch the Utroms. Somehow, they're the only ones who are like, go for the Utroms now? The fuck, man? So at least they got one credit for actually putting the Utroms in there. One credit. Ninja Turtles were in a couple of video games. They have even their own comic book. They rebooted the comic books, and they were in Mortal Kombat. Believe it or not, that's crazy. They were in Smite. I think they got into Fortnite eventually, and recently they have been in Fall Guys. So they basically showed up almost everywhere. They basically at least spewed them everywhere in freaking video game content. At least they did that. Even in their Nickelodeon brawlers. So that deserves to have a good credit because they didn't have to show up anywhere, but they put them on Mortal Kombat, which that was awesome. That was the awesome idea. Very, very smart. And then, of course, the IDW comics, or at least the freaking last Ronin showed up. Holy fuck. Not to mention, of course, Batman vs. Ninja Turtles, which, holy fuck times 2. That was some good calls. They did some good calls on that one. Heck, even the Ninja Turtles are teaming up with the Power Rangers. Holy frick. It's like, it's been a long time since that happened, and yes, you're kind of shattering the timeline considering, In Space had the Ninja Turtles, not Mighty Morphin, but hey, whatever, it's a different universe, so we cool. That's pretty awesome. So they're doing some good steps on it. Video game wise, like actual video games of them, they did a few of them, but none to cry home about. The only one was not Mutant Mayhem. It was another one, Shredder's Revenge. That one people are singing praises on. So it seems like they're doing good in video games, at least. They're doing great in the comics. So video games, comics, yes, and the movies is a little bit of the lacking part. And I guess they technically kind of won on Mutant Mayhem, but at the expense of Master Splinter looking like a laughingstock. Somehow they went for funny instead of, leaning towards it. Not even being like, not Hamato Yoshi. I think oh frick. Oh my gosh. I'm blanking right now, but they couldn't even bring the karate master that actually has Splinter. They couldn't even be like, oh, well, he's the infomercial person that they saw on YouTube. He's the one that does the stuff like that. Instead, it's like, no. They just learned it by some random bastard. No offense, but it is very offensive that Master Splinter learned karate and martial arts and ninjutsu from YouTube. What the fuck? Do you even want to bring in Ask a Ninja and this shit? Which Ask a Ninja's gone. He left YouTube. He has a book apparently. I saw it. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Does anyone even remember who Ask a Ninja on YouTube was? Well, he's gonna get deleted pretty soon, so I hope people will look him up before his channel's deleted, or might be already deleted. I don't know. Yeah, it sucks. All right, but I guess technically they're doing Ninja Turtles right, even though there's some painful moves. The TV show will prove whether or not they deserve to actually get a decent amount of praise for the Ninja Turtles, or at least saying, well, at least the comics and video games are good. At least you're doing something in that accord. At least you're bringing lots and lots of action figures out, which they sure are. The toy front, they're doing good as well. At least that's one thing they have a leg up on Power Rangers on. No offense, but kind of needs to be offended. Anyways, yeah, there we go. I guess we should actually mark Power Rangers 2. Only fair.
Hold it, son. Wouldn't you rather have an exciting action figure?
Ah, but only Batman fits in my Batmobile.